Hello, I'm Kalkidan Legesse. I'm 25 years old and I've ran Sanchos for the past 3 years. I'm a graduate of Exeter University. I graduated in 2014 after studying politics, philosophy and economics, and I've been doing my own biz ever since. So I graduated in August, and the local council here in Exeter was offering some pop-up spaces for independents to get some retail space, and my partner and I decided to take it. And so we had a shop. It was a really good size shop, but not really cared for. So we had about 3 weeks until it opened, and in that 3 weeks we had to stock it. So I went to Ethiopia to fill my suitcases up with things from market, like scarves and baskets and boxes and just a whole range of things. And he had 3 weeks to prepare the shop, so that's what we did. And then we've spent 3 months there, which we do, having parties, inviting our friends around, meeting people, and just starting to get to know what it means to day-to-day work for yourself. And it was wonderful. Yeah, it helped us feel rooted and connected. All graduates, I think, have that bit after they graduate where they're trying to sort of figure out what they want to do, settle their roots, make a plan for their future careers, but not just their careers, but how they want their lives to take shape and to take form. And for us, I think those 3 months were an invitation to see what life would be like in the city, doing something, so becoming retailers and business owners, and we loved it. It was it was a wonderful time. We had a lot of fun, and we made just enough money to do a bit more of it. So after that finished, we opened up our first shop here on 4th Street, further down the road. And then we had a shop there for 2 years, and November this year we opened up this new space. We get asked that question so many times, and we never decided like that. It was very gradual, it was very responsive to what we were experiencing, feedback from customers, day-to-day interactions, opportunities, and just building on things as we went along. There was no outward decision, there was just, it was very just natural. And I think I would like for more people to realise they can do business like that, because I think the concept that you've got to have a plan, all the money ready and lots of experience before you start a business probably creates a huge barrier for a lot of people. And we didn't. We started with £1,500 that we saved. So with nothing really. So my partner looks after the financial aspects of our business. I tend to take a creative lead. So he will do things like cash flow management, budgeting, payroll, deal with the HMRC, which is great because I've not had to deal with the HMRC in 3 years. Long may it continue. And I will do design, I will do the buying, I lead the marketing, and I lead our sales strategy as well. So I think there's a really, it's just the right amount of work for somebody who's prepared to work really hard, but not to burn out. So I think it's a really good split, and I think the fact that we're in a relationship is a testament to how successful the business has been, because I think those are very crucial elements in both businesses, and I'm yet to meet someone who can do everything very well. So I think we're really lucky. Yes, absolutely. Especially with the course that I did, there was a very small group, and everyone's done really well. So it did feel really worrying for a while. And it's of course you compare yourself to others, and you wonder if you made the right decision. I was really nervous about it. But once again, I think this is the value of a partnership, because when I would feel really questioning about the decisions that we were making, my partner would he'd invite me to look at some of the opportunities in what we were doing, and then we just realised that yes, there are costs now, but they're going to pay off in the long run. and why not give it a go? And I think once we accepted that, we started realising that we didn't really need to compare ourselves to people, because lifespans are just wide and people have so many different experiences and accomplishments and challenges, and so at first yes, but I think we've overcome that. Two ways. So the first was we both worked as waiters at the university. I don't recommend it though. I think there's so many smarter ways to finance yourself, but we worked as waiters. We ate really cheap food. We saved off as much as we could, and we thought £1,500 was a lot of money. So we took that and I went to Ethiopia, so we spent £300 on a flight that was 3 times as long as it should have been, and then the rest on stock. Yes, that's one way. And then my parents had a small savings pot that they gave me, and they gave it to me when I graduated, and I spent it pretty much like the week after. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend that either, really. That's what we did, but I think if you have a good idea, you should get people to invest in you. Well, just buying and selling smartly over time. Yeah, like watching our cost, taking advantage of opportunities, learning, looking at our data, lots of different things. But the key component is like learning from what's happened. Record keeping is really valuable because it just makes that learning process easier. I think it's taken time. I think nothing beats persistence. You just got to keep at it, and having a high standard for what we do. So we're a small business, but we take the way we present ourselves very seriously, especially on social media. And so we work really hard to make sure that our images and our content are, comparable to brands people already know or trust, or better. And I think that's helped us loads. Every time there's a potential competitor, you have a bit of a panic attack, and you're just like, oh god, is this it? But of course it never is, and there's so much room in the market. I still believe that what we do is very unique to the UK, definitely, and potentially to a whole swathe of Europe. And there's definitely space for us and all of our potential competitors to exist, yeah.